Hello everybody and welcome to Alfie Revises Physics. Today we're going to be going over CP1a, which is vectors and scalars in the motion and forces part of the, I think, EdXL course. Or just the science in general. Motion and forces, CP1a, vectors and scalars. First of all, let's get a definition down. So we've got scalar here, a vector here. A scalar, I'm sure it says here somewhere, is a quantity that has a value. So the value could be 45 meters in distance. So distance can be our example. We've got scalar, which is a quantity that has a value, and distance is our example. Over here we've got vector, and vectors are a quantity that has a value and a direction. Oh, just coming off there. And a direction. Let me just fix this. Move this over here. Quantity that has a value and a direction. Now you've got all that. And our example can be mass, which is a force. So I'll just put force here. Force. Because distance is just meters, not necessarily direction. But force has, let's say, over here, 1000 newtons in the direction down. So force is an example of a vector, and distance is an example of a scalar. Another example of a scalar is here, a speed. Speed in meters per second is a scalar because it does not necessarily have a direction, but it does have a value in 10 meters per second or 30 meters per second, not necessarily a distance or a direction. Another vector example, let's go with displacement. Here we are, displacement. Oh, what's happened there? Oh, here we are. Okay, displacement. Displacement is our example of a vector, because you can see here the displacement is 15 meters, specifically in this direction. So it has a value, 15 meters, and a direction, which is that way. Force, 1000 newtons downwards, displacement 50 meters that way. Now we've got a scalar and a vector. Let's move down here to the exam style questions. Name one vector quantity that is not a force. Vector quantity that's not a force. I think we will pass on that one. I'll let you do that in your own time. But I think we're going to focus on B here. Explain why you do not need to state a direction when describing weight. We can say you do not need to specify direction because weight is a scalar. Scalar value. So because weight is scalar, that's how you spell scalar. Because weight is a scalar value, you do not need to specify the direction, because weight does not necessarily have a direction. We can add weight here in our scalar pile. Weight is there because weight does not necessarily have a direction. So weight is a scalar, and that would be 1 mark for that, because you've stated that you do not need to specify direction because weight is a scalar value. Alright, I think that covers most of vectors and scalars, all the basics you need to know, and I'll catch you in the next one, CP1b. Alright.